Tip number 4 on how to cultivate love for Quran in children. Teaching the meanings and explanation of the Quran. Tip number 4 is, all about actually learning, the Arabic words and actually learning the explanation for it. So, usually what happens is we usually learn, if Arabic isn't our first language, we learn the Arabic letters and then we read the Quran, but we never really understand, what they're saying, what's the meaning of it, right? So what you want to do is actually get the translation of it in, whatever your language is, and then you want to find the explanation for it. So, there's some really good books out there that have the English translation and then the actual, the explanation for it. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but like sometimes during, Taraweeh or during some, surahs with, deep meanings inside of them, sometimes the sheikh during the prayer, they're actually crying because of like the meaning and like how important and how, emotional that explanation can be. So that's another like really good way to connect with the Quran, because if you know the meaning and the explanation, you're not just going to be reading, blindly just reading words. You're actually going to be understanding what is being said and what is being explained, and you can, deeply connect with that. It's like reading a poem without actually knowing what the meaning of the poem is. You can recite the poem as much as you want, but if you don't actually look into it and find the meaning, then you won't have a proper, connection with it and actually understand what it's trying to say. Yeah, so usually you want to start, teaching your kids this around probably my age, around maybe like 12 or so, because that's when they can properly understand, the meanings and things like that. So currently I'm actually doing that. I'm working on the 30th juz. I'm currently on Surah Al-Alaq, memorizing the words and memorizing the meanings and things of that sort. So it's really interesting. I find it very fun and fascinating actually. And it's been a great experience so far. So if you've been enjoying, if you enjoyed all these tips, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.